L'evento odierno ci porta al Sebring International Raceway di Highlands County, Florida, sede della celebre 12 ore di Sebring. Gli eventi personalizzati sono pensati per la tua auto. Dovrai affrontare rivali impegnativi in gare con determinate specifiche tecniche oppure eventi monomarca nel corso della tua carriera. Congratulazioni! Hai raggiunto la gara finale del tuo primo campionato. Continua così. Congratulazioni per il completamento della tua prima serie campionato. Ottieni crediti bonus per ogni serie campionato completata. Ora scegliene un'altra, oppure affronta le gare bonus di questa serie. La carriera si svolge in più competizioni e ambientazioni automobilistiche. Seleziona un'area da esplorare. Ci sono più serie campionato disponibili. Ognuna offre una selezione particolare di vetture, sfide e ricompense.
Welcome to the bloodiest battleground in the world of cars. A fight for supremacy between the very best fast cars of our time. It is a battleground of radically different weapons. Compare, for example, the fastest car General Motors has ever made, the 638 horsepower Corvette ZR1, with the digital masterpiece that offers up more go for your pound, dollar, yen or dirham than anything else on the planet, the Nissan GTR. Others are subtler, as precise as a surgeon's blade, like the Ferrari 458, which might just be the finest car the Italians have ever made. And then there are cars that are far from perfect, but with that certain something. Like the Lexus LFA, this is for me the most brilliant supercar ever made. If you disagree, you're wrong. Let battle commence.
Men might not have been men in the 1980s, but the cars we drove, Testarossa, Countach, M1, even the names have enough testosterone to make you forgive the decade that taste forgot. In Europe, king of the hill was the 180-mile-an-hour Ferrari, the 512 TR, the second-generation Testarossa, with its vast air intakes chilling a 5-litre flat 12 engine that seemed to occupy acres of the back of the car, and also the road. Being fastest was, of course, the obsession in the me 1980s, and Lamborghini wasn't lying down. The LP 5000 QV was the final and fastest version of Countach, which started life back in 1974. The BMW M1 and Ferrari GTO, meanwhile, were the fruits of racing projects, though neither really ever got to compete. Sporting regulations were as flighty as fashion in the 1980s.
At the turn of the century, Le Mans wasn't just a race you visited to watch Audi repeatedly walk off with the big trophy. It was a race you visited to watch harder, nastier GT versions of fast road cars kicking great lumps out of each other's bodywork. Here then we have some of the finest production cars born of the racetrack. Cars like the Dodge Viper GTS ACR, a car so violent it makes the normal 8-litre V10 powered Viper look timid. Cars like the 360 Challenge Stradale, which packed Ferrari's GT racing know-how into a car you could drive to the shops, as long as you didn't mind arriving at the shops with blood gushing from your ears. Many of these cars should never have been allowed on the public road. They were designed to race, and be warned, they do not suffer fools gladly. Tread carefully and pack fresh undergarments.
It takes a man of a certain age to remember that every racing car that makes us fizz today usually has a grandparent that was pounding around a racetrack somewhere in the distant past. This little group features some of the best from the 60s and 70s and later, yet the names are familiar. BMW, Alfa Romeo, Nissan Skyline. When it's in the blood, it's in the blood. Long before the BMW M3, for example, there was the 2002 Turbo. And long before today's Nissan GTR, there was the original Skyline GTR. And as long as there have been cars in Italy, Italians have been racing them. The Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA was a kind of Italian M3 of its day and could be found everywhere on racetracks around the world in the 1960s. With its lightweight aluminium body, it's a very lovely thing. So in danger of sounding like a parent making you listen to their music, I suggest you give this lot a go. The new stuff is not always the best stuff.
Ecco l'Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA stradale 1965. Per il prossimo evento faremo visita a Barcellona, in Spagna, al Circuit de Catalunya. In ogni gara verrai sfidato a battere i record degli amici. Questi record sono memorizzati per ogni tracciato e classe. Scopri quanti riesci a batterne durante la gara.